Hello children. Children, this video is for class 10th commercial studies and I am going to continue the first chapter, which was stakeholders in a commercial organization. Children, our last video was about the meaning of stakeholders, the various group of stakeholders and difference between internal stakeholders and external stakeholders. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss the expectations of stakeholders, the expectations of various groups of stakeholders. But before we start further, let's have a quick revision about the previous lecture. So, in the last video, we had discussed the meaning of a stakeholder. Children, what is stakeholder? What are stakeholders? Stakeholder means all those individuals or group of individuals or institutions who have interest in the day-to-day functioning of the business enterprise. They are known as stakeholders. Now, who are various group of stakeholders? Stakeholders are like shareholders, like employees, like government, creditors, suppliers. These are all various groups of stakeholders. Children, what is the difference between internal and external stakeholders? Internal stakeholders means those who contribute from within the organization. They are known as internal stakeholders, like shareholders and employees. Who are external stakeholders? Those who contribute from outside the organization. They are known as external stakeholders, like suppliers, creditors, government, etc. So now children, let's start the expectations of stakeholders. Children, our first group is shareholders. Let's start with the expectations of shareholders. Children, who are shareholders? Shareholders are those who provides capital to the business enterprise. So, shareholder, what shareholder expects from the company or business enterprise? The first expectation is safety of capital. Okay. The second expectation is regular dividend. Children, what is the meaning of dividend? Dividend means profit. Every shareholder expects regular profits from the company. The third is capital appreciation. Children, what is the meaning of appreciation? Appreciation means increase in the value. So, every shareholder wants an increase in the value of his capital. So, the third expectation is capital appreciation. Fourth is up-to-date and regular information about financial position. Now, what it says? Every shareholder wants up-to-date information and regular information. Why shareholder requires up-to-date and regular information? Because regular informations, up-to-date informations enables the shareholders to take the decision. What decision? Whether they should continue as shareholder in the company or they should quit from the company. When they will get proper information, up-to-date information, correct information about the financial position of the company, they will take the decision whether they should continue as shareholder or they should quit from the company. So, these are the four main expectations of shareholders from the company. Now, what employees expects from the commercial organization? The first expectation of employees is security of job. Every employee wants security of his job. Second is fair wages and salaries. Now, every employee wants salaries and wages according to the work, according to his work. So, every employee wants fair wages and salaries. Third is safe and comfortable working environment. Okay. Fourth is promotion and career growth. Means every employee wants to increase his standard of living. Now, to increase his standard of living, he wants more income, and to get more income, he needs promotion. So, every employee wants promotion and career growth. Now, let's discuss the expectation of suppliers. Children, who are suppliers? Suppliers are those who supplies raw materials or goods to the commercial organization. So, what are the expectation of suppliers from the commercial organization? The first expectation is fair prices for items supplied. Means whatever items they had supplied, if they had supplied raw material or goods, so every supplier wants fair prices for the items supplied by them. Second is regular and timely payment. It means every supplier wants regular payment and timely payment for the goods or for the raw materials supplied by them. Third is regular orders. They also want regular orders from the company. Fourth is correct information about company's financial position. Children, this expectation is just like shareholders. Now here also suppliers also want correct information, up-to-date information about the financial position of the company. Why they want correct information, up-to-date information? Because correct and up-to-date information will help suppliers for taking the decision whether they should supply goods or they should not supply goods. If the financial position of the company is not good, they will not supply the goods or raw materials to the company. So, correct information, up-to-date information helps the suppliers in taking the decision. What kind of decision? Whether they should supply the goods or they should not supply the goods. Now, fifth is timely payment of interest. Now, if the supplier had supplied or given some sort of loan to the company, so in that case he have to receive the interest also from the company. So every supplier also want to get his interest in time. So these were the expectation of suppliers from the company. Now the fourth group is government. We all know government is also stakeholder. How government is a stakeholder? What government provides to the commercial organization? In the last video I told you all, the government provides infrastructural facilities to the commercial organization. Without infrastructural facilities, the businessman cannot continue his business. Infrastructural facilities like roads, like electricity, like communication facilities, these facilities are all provided by the government, and that is why government also play the role of stakeholders. So what government expects from the commercial organization? Let us see. Number one, to follow laws and regulations of the country. Now government expects from every business enterprise, from every commercial organization, that they should follow all the laws. Laws means LAWS, law. Law means the acts made by the government. So it is expected by the government that every businessman, every business enterprise should follow the laws made by the government and the other regulations or rules made by the government. Second is to pay all taxes honestly, regularly and in time. Now, the government imposes various types of taxes, different types of taxes on businessmen or on the commercial organization. So, the government expects that every business enterprise should pay the taxes imposed on them in time and honestly. Okay. Now, Third expectation is to avoid corrupting public servants. Now children, sometimes what happens, businessmen provides or businessmen encourages bribe habits among the public servants. So it should not done. Okay. So the next expectation is to avoid corrupting public servants. And the fourth is to create employment opportunities. By increasing the businessmen can create more and more employment opportunities, which will help the society. So the government also wants to create more and more employment opportunities from the commercial organization. So children, these are all the expectations of various groups of stakeholders from the commercial enterprise, from the business organization. So this is all about stakeholders. Our last video was about the stakeholders, and this video is also about the stakeholders. Now children, you all just go through with your books and the assignments which I had sent to you all in the WhatsApp group. So just go through with the notes, the book and the assignment. So this was all about the stakeholders. That's it for today children. Thank you.